The country can now welcome its first Children's Assessment Center, which will cater to children who may be victims of abuse and neglect. The center will be located at the Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex and was facilitated through a memorandum of understanding with the North Central Regional Health Authority. This from the head of the Child Protection Task Force, Diana Mahabir-Wyatt, while speaking to C News. Sherilyn Lewis has details.
A new safe and friendly place for children to be assessed in time of critical need. Diana Mahabir-Wyatt, head of the Child Protection Task Force, explained the need for such a place.
When a child is reported to the Child Protection Task Force that it is being abused in some way or another, the first thing that has to happen is that the extent of the problems of the child have to be assessed. So the assessment centers will be staffed by professional staff, which will be able to assess various things: physical abuse, psychological abuse, emotional problems, the child's development level.
The staff of the assessment center, Mrs. Mahabir-Wyatt said, will then determine what is the necessary next step for each case.
The one in Manahanbury Road, I think that one is due to open in November, and one in Kearney, which I believe is also carded for November. What they're waiting for now is just the equipment. The center in Mount Hope is already set up. It's just awaiting the arrival of some of the necessary equipment, which also that equipment can be used for the other two centers once they have been set up.
According to Mrs. Mahabir-Wyatt, this is one big positive step not only for the Protection Task Force, but for the entire country.
It's an achievement for the country. We've been waiting for this for about 10, 12 years, and that it's finally going to happen. I mean, you can't imagine the feeling of accomplishment and exaltation that is going on in the area of people who deal with child abuse. Also,
Mrs. Mahabir-Wyatt said that additionally, government has approved over $360,000 for upgrades of children's institutions across the country. Sherilyn Lewis, C News.